actor that plays Kanan did a good job because through the duration of the episode, he just came across as a normal, regular teenager. And by the end of the episode, when he's holding that gun, he has a different look on his face. He has a look like, I'm home. This is me. This is what I'm supposed to be. All right, y'all. Power is back. Back with a vengeance. If you watch my channel, you know I was not fucking with book 2. I don't mess with Tariq. Book 2 was not on my radar, but I was highly anticipating book 3, Raising Kanan, and off rip, this delivered. I had no doubt in my mind. I said, I know 50's gonna come through with this one, and damn it, he did. Delivered in spades. All right, this episode took me back to the 90s where I grew up. Okay, I knew I was gonna love this show because, okay, New York, 90s, gangster, perfect formula. All right, to me, the 90s was the golden age of black cinema. All right, so to take me back there, yo, I was all in. You know what I'm saying? And it's rare that a period piece can actually put me in that time. Like Godfather of Harlem. I love Godfather of Harlem, but I know that I'm watching the show based on a certain time. Whereas this, I felt like I transcended back to the 90s. Street Fighter 2, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair, the lingo, the style. You know what I'm saying? The bodegas. It took me back to New York. I was back home in Inwood, New York again. Okay, even though this takes place in Jamaica, Queens, but Long Island was right next to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I used to go there school shopping back in the day. So, yeah, it took me back, y'all. It really did. And the moment the episode opened up, I could really relate to, because a quick story. Okay, so the episode starts out with Kanan, small Kanan, 1985. Shout out to Crush Groove, okay? Kanan gets jumped by these kids. Goes home to his mama crying that these kids beat him up. The mama packs a sock full of, I think she put batteries in there or something, and said, we're going back to that park, you're going to handle this. Now, back in the day, see, parents can't do that shit now. You know, I can never do that with my son now. If my son gets bullied, I just have to say, well, son, maybe I have to sign you up for karate or something because I can't, you know, take you back out there. I'll get arrested, you know. But back in the day, you can take your child back to the kid that beat their ass. And even though you can't touch them, but you can tell your child to kick their ass again. So that's what happened to me. I got bullied. I think I was around 5 or 6 years old. This kid was beating me up every day for no reason. I don't know why. And it took me a while to tell my father what happened. Matter of fact, it was by accident because he just happened to catch me crying. And he was like, boy, what's wrong with you? I said, this kid beat me up. He says, what? He said, we going back out there. So I'm like, oh shit, daddy about to whoop their ass. Takes me back out there. Which one? Who is he? I said, that one. And I'm like, yeah. I said, Pops is going to take it to him. My daddy pushed me up in this kid's face. Kick his ass, Rashad. Fight him again. I said, huh? He said, kick his ass. Fight him again. I had to fight this kid again, knowing I couldn't beat him. And I guess the kid didn't want to beat me up in front of my father, so we just sat there and just hugged each other and did this shit. You know, and Pops finally broke us up and said, boy, get your ass in the house. But I did fight him back. And after that, we became friends. He never bullied me again. You know what I'm saying? Because, not at that moment, but after that, I started fighting his ass back because I said, I'd rather take this ass whooping from you than my father. You know, that's how I was back in the day. So, yeah, that was a quick story. So, yeah, Raising Kanan. Okay, so, of course, you know, this is the origin story of Kanan Stark, you know, the 50 Cent character who was my personal favorite character on Power, and his cousin Jukebox, who I forgot she was kin to Kanan, and Jukebox, if you remember Power, Jukebox wasn't no joke either. So this is a family gangster show. Okay, the mom is the queen bee. She's running shit. And Kanan wants so bad to be in the life. He wants to be a gangster like his mom and like his uncles. You know what I'm saying? His whole family is rooted in this shit. It's in his DNA. It's his destiny. But his mom wants him to have a better life. She wants him to go to school and get an education and get a you know, a job and all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this gangster shit. Let me handle the gangster stuff. You go be somebody, because he's a smart kid, you know. But he says, nope, I'm built for this. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect the family. Like Michael Corleone, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't escape his destiny. And he was really forced into the shit when he decided to act on behalf of his moms, even though his mom didn't sanction it, but he acted on behalf of his moms and took out a crew that was trying to take his mom's corner, not knowing that, you know, Raquel, that's her name, not knowing that she gave the okay to take those corners, you know. So now he has a hit out on him. So like Thanos says, dread it, run from it, destiny rides all the same. So Kanan now has no choice but to be in this shit. In the end, where him and his moms are standing there, his moms is teaching him how to shoot. She's like, all right, you know, this is what you wanted. This is what you're getting. And right now you have no choice because you have a target on your back. You have to protect yourself. So you win this shit now. And the actor that plays Kanan did a good job because through the duration of the episode, he just came across as a normal, regular teenager. And by the end of the episode, when he's holding that gun, he has a different look on his face. He has a look like, I'm home. This is me. This is what I'm supposed to be. And the 50 Cent voiceover just was the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Only gripes I could have with this episode is sometimes the acting was a little suspect a little bit, but that's just me nitpicking. This was a dope-ass episode, a dope re-entry back into Power again. You know what I'm saying? We get introduced to all new characters. I can't remember all their names, but I love the family dynamic with Raquel and her brothers, and now Kanan is in the loop in that. Even Kanan's friends, the Puerto Rican boy, Famous, and the girl that he has a crush on, which I know eventually he's going to take from that snowflake that she's with. You know what I mean? And Jukebox, goes into how she is a lesbian and trying to hide it from the family, but Kanan knows. And I think Jukebox, wasn't she also, didn't they show her being a lesbian in Power? If I'm not mistaken, I forgot that episode, but I think they showed her as a lesbian also on Power as well. Even the guy that plays a rival gangster of Raquel, I forgot his name, but he was real street. He was hood as fuck, man. You could tell he is savage. You know what I'm saying? Kind of takes you back to Marlo from The Wire. You know what I mean? So, so him and Raquel are trying to call a truce, but then Kanan breaks his truce, so now it's like the gloves are coming off. If I don't make an example of your son, then, how's my crew gonna look at me? So now it's on, it's popping, and also we get introduced to Omar Epps' character, the detective, who I know is gonna be a problem. He's the HNIC as far as Queens, you know what I'm saying? He runs shit, because he's a cop. And, so we're just introduced to all these characters and these different scenarios. And like I said, Kanan starts out being this good kid, and by the end, it's like, nah, man, this is my destiny. I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to everybody that was involved in this show. The clear standout to me, of course, is Raquel, the mom. I think she's a standout. She's gangster as shit, beautiful, plays the role very well. And I love the relationship between her and Kanan. I buy the fact that they're father and son, that they're mother and son. So yeah, y'all, really dug this episode. Really dug this shit. You can tell by my voice, by my excitement. I'm happy for Power to be back, goddammit. And can't wait to see more, y'all. So yeah, what do y'all think about this first episode? Do you think this shit's gonna be dope? Do you think it's whack? Comment freely below. Tell me what you thought about it. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.